Welcome to this Tech in 20 session, which will cover how to utilize menus within your KS blogs. Okay, so if you have been using your blog for a while and you have then added a bunch of pages, okay, and maybe you're starting to get these multiple rows of your blog pages. One way to help manage that problem is to utilize the menu function within your KS blog. So I'm already logged in here. I'm going to go to the dashboard here and I can find my menus under Appearance, okay, on the left hand side, and then I just click on Menus in the pop-up menu that arrives. Okay, so I actually do have a main menu here. This is one that will help me to that I've created before to help to organize my blog so that it wouldn't look like what you just saw. If you look over here, this is so right now this is the default setting. I have nothing in there, so I'm going to select main menu and I'm going to save that. Okay, and this is what I have here. I have all those pages organized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on this side. I'm going to refresh this so you can see what it will look like, what a difference it makes. And so just by doing that, I then have reduced this to one row. I still have all of the pages there, but now I have them categorized, and then it turns into a pull down menu. So if you look underneath resources, I have placed other resource pages under here. So it makes it easier for the person coming to my blog to probably find what they need to find. Okay. Another thing that you can do here, which may be helpful, especially for classroom teachers, you know, with multiple periods, is you can possibly create pages in your blog for each period if you have different projects for them, or you want them to have comments on different pages or different discussions. Your menu can help to make that more functional by creating separate pages for each one and then have it under here. Okay, so it could be, I could have up here, you know, algebra 1, and then have all of the periods here, especially if you teach multiple lines, to help organize it there. Okay, so what I have here is we had a teacher doing a project and we wanted them to have a separate Google form for each class, each period. So what we did was just put these periods underneath the one teacher's name. Okay, and here's what it looks like from the editing side of your blog. Is if you see the teacher again, Mrs. Cuenca, and then I've placed all of the pages underneath. Okay, what's really great is it's all a matter of just dragging and dropping. So what I'll do is I will show you how to create a new menu. So you're going to click on this plus tab, and I will call this Tech in 20, and I will create this menu, and then I will then I'm going to click here, because then what it does is every time if I were to create another page, it would then automatically populate into this menu. If I didn't check it off, if I added another page, I would then need to go into menus and then drag this page there. Okay, so what I do is from here I can, if I want, I can just select all. Okay, and then I just click add to menu, and then they all show up over here. And then this is where you can organize. All you're going to do is be, you know, dragging things up to, you know, however you want it. So then again, you're not just stuck with, okay, the alpha order. And I know you can fix it in by going page through page. You can change the order of your pages, but this is one way you can fix the order by just dragging and dropping. So maybe a little more intuitive. Okay, and then just needing to go to one page rather than every single one. So how I created Mrs. Cuenca's one is just like that. It's just dragging these under how I wanted them. Okay, let's push this. Okay, so that's how you would do that. Is you're just gonna go ahead and figure out which menus you want on your very top level and which ones you want as your pull down underneath it. Okay, so it is pretty intuitive in doing that, and again, it's just a matter of dragging to move the order around. So it's a real easy thing to practice with. Okay, and let's say I'm all done and I really love this menu here, and then I want to use this. I want this to be the menu. I will then go back over here and I'm going to pull up my Tekken 20 menu, save it. Okay, then when I go back here, I'm going to reload this page, and then here is the menu that I now have up. Okay, so now I still have Mrs. Cuenca under here, and then I have these items running along on this side. Okay, so, and then remember, if you want to go back to the default, you just would click on the blank. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Okay, another reason why you may want to use blogs is that I have heard many times from teachers that they want to be able to post to multiple pages. Well, as our KS blogs currently operate now, that's not possible. When you go into your reading settings, you can just either have the default setting be all the posts running to the front, or you can go into your reading settings and then select, a front page and then a post page. Okay, but let's say no, I want to have posts go to period 1, period 1A, 1B, 6A, 6B. Okay, how would you do that? Okay, how you would do that is making sure that you have created those categories, so that you have the categories for 1A, 1B, and all of that. And then so let's say that here are the categories. Like, I want to have homework, and I want to have I want to have attendance. I want all of these on different pages. I don't want all of these posts, because these are post categories. I don't want all of these running onto my one page. I want to make it a little easier for my parents to get to. So I would choose the ones that I want, add to menu, and then I can put it wherever I want to. Like, let's say, well, really this homework is only for my online communication course, so I'm going to put this under that one. And then attendance, well, that's only with my KS blogs. And then my other category, computer and tech club, well, I'm going to put that's really in Mrs. Cuenca's group too. Okay, so then once I do that, I can just save this, and then I'm going to go ahead and see that I want to use that Tekken 20 menu. Then I go back to the front side here, and I remember that you always need to reload, okay, to check your changes. Don't be like me. I don't know how many times I've made a change, gone to the front, and then said, wait, I don't see it, and it's clearly not a blog issue. It was my own issue. Okay, so I believe that we said we only took attendance for the KS blog, so that's going to be under there, and that I think we also stuck the computer and tech club under there. So you see, it's very simple. So that is a way to get around having to have posts only on one page. That's another way that you can have your posts go to other pages, is by making sure that you categorize. You set up the categories that you want, and then you put it in the menu where you want to. Okay, so I hope that this session has helped to make working with menus a little bit simpler, and that you see how utilizing the menu function might make your blog a more organized place to be. So thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.